Alright YouTube, welcome back to another Wooden Railway review video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Toby the Tram Engine. You guys wanted me to do Toby next, and I am very happy to do a review video on Toby. However, I am a little disappointed with this model, and I will get to that. So anyways, let's get Toby out of this. Here he is. I did not mean to do that. So yeah, here is Toby. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with everyone, but I am not a fan of this model at all. Like the first time when I saw him, I'm just like, oof, I really hope this is a prototype. Like I really do. But honestly, it's not a prototype. This is what Toby looked like, and honestly, this is something I wish that Mattel um could have taken their time to look further into this and then make them look better. So, I'm sorry that this review is not going to be anything positive. Well, actually, there are some few positives and there are some few negatives that I want to point out. So, I'm going to be honest with everyone, this is just not a good model in my opinion. I mean, if you all like this Toby version, then that's fine. So, but anyways, I want to start off with the face. So, back up a little bit. I'm going to be honest, everyone, but to be honest, I am not a fan of his sad face. I mean, I know it's accurate to the CGI series, but to be honest, why not just give him just a normal happy face? Honestly, in the CGI series, Toby has always been portrayed as a warrior or scared all the time. And it's just honestly, I don't like how Toby was handled in the CGI series, especially in the new series, seasons 8 through 12. But honestly, I'm not a fan of the Toby's character in the CGI series. The Miller era, and especially in the Brenner era. Toby had good moments in the Brenner era, of course, but, like, I don't know, that's always been his character. Like, sometimes he's sad, sometimes he's worried or scared about something. That's always been his character. Like, that's not my Toby. I've always liked the Toby in the Brett Offcroft era and the Rally series. That's my Toby. That's the Toby I like the most. So, anyways, I like the details at the top here and there. He's got his lamp, the windows, and a little bit of a rivets in the front, and that's really good. And also, I don't know if I'm the only one that, well, I don't know if I'm the only one that this um, Toby's buffers. I honestly don't know if this is some type of factory error. I don't know if every Toby model that everyone has also has the same issue, but his buffers are oddly, oddly sloppy printed. Like, I don't know why Toby's buffers are like that. That's just sloppy, in my opinion, to be honest. And also at the back too. Even at the back of Toby's buffers are printed sloppily. Like missed, they're just oddly misshapen. Like I honestly, like I said, I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm the only one that has this problem. But I figured I pointed that out. And also at the back detail, it's really nice. You got the tail red lamp. I think it looks really nice. And honestly, I think every every character should have some like lamp at the back. Wouldn't that be nice? So it's really nice that Toby. It's really nice that Toby has got some lamp at the back. So if we look at the sides here, I'm gonna be honest. The color looks really nice on him. I know he's a little bit of a light yellowish brown, but honestly, I think this color looks really good on him. What's the perfect word? More of a dark reddish brown. I think it looks good on him. And I don't know if anyone would notice, but he's got some nice rivet details. Like right there, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna see it, but he's got some rivet details like there, here, and there. just like Edward and Henry that did not get rivet details in season 23. Get Toby did not get rivets as well in season 23, and honestly, I really wish they did. Edward, Henry, and Toby should get the same treatment as Thomas and the others. Like, just because they're not the main characters anymore, it doesn't mean not to give them rivets. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice that this model of Toby has gotten some rivets, and like I said, it looks really nice. And you see, it's got some two doors and the two windows. Looks really nice. And also at the top, when I opened this box, like when I was trying to get him out of the box, there is a factory error. And honestly, this is something that I've never noticed when I got him at Barnes and Noble. But Toby's funnel is at the back and not at the front. When I opened him and looked further, I'm like, oh wow. Like, this is the biggest error that I have seen. And can I be honest? I don't know if I'm the only one that has this factory error, but yeah, Toby's funnel is at the back, and that is so weird. Like, oh man, I can't believe they messed that up. Like, Toby's funnel at the back? Oh wow. So here's some nice details at the top, like the bell and whatever that is, but it's accurate. And yeah, it's a nice detailing of Toby, but the problem is that the reason I don't like this version of Toby is because he's just way too thin and way too tall. Like, this is not the Toby. Like, in the other Wooden Railway Toby versions, he's usually the correct size. Like, he's not too tall at all. I mean, I know in the other Toby versions, like Learning Curve and Tomy and Mattel versions, the other versions of Toby, like, he never had, like, painted buffers. But honestly, I had no problem with that at all, because I've grown up with the Learning Curve Toby versions for a long time, and I honestly have never had, and I honestly have never have any negative opinions about the Wooden Railway Learning Curve versions of Toby, because I still, to this day, I still love the versions of Toby. And some of the Mattel Toby versions are really good too, in my opinion, but honestly, this Toby right here, yeah, it could have been better. And also, I forgot to mention too that Toby has finally have 6 wheels. Finally, first time in what, 30 years? I don't think when Railway Toby has ever gotten 6 wheels. I don't think he has ever gotten that. But yeah, Toby's body is just thin, and also too, I just want to say this, like, every time I look at Toby at the front, like 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 I said, Toby's body is just too thin, and the cow catchers just don't line up as like they should. It's just a shame that when I look at Toby, I'm just like, wow, this is something that Mattel should have think twice before releasing it. Like, it's just, yeah, this is just a shame. Like, honestly, this would have been really nice if Mattel took a step back and then figure out how to make Toby good. But honestly, sorry if this is a disappointing review, but that's just my opinion. And honestly, I am could assure you all that I am not the only one that has the same opinions. I'm pretty sure everyone out there has the same opinion as mine, that this is just not a good model. But if some of you guys like this model, then that's fine. And if you all want to get Toby because he's your favorite character, or you like him because whatever reason, the good details are in there, then go ahead. I would definitely recommend if you get this Toby if you're a fan of this model, or if you don't like this version, you prefer to get the other Wooden Railway Toby. My suggestion is get either the Learning Curve version or the Mattel version, but just the 2013 version of Toby. Or if you want to get the Wood Toby, go ahead. Honestly, I'll speak of the wood Toby. Honestly, I'm the wood Toby version isn't actually that bad, but except that it's still not good in my opinion because I don't know the wood version of Toby it's still not it's honestly it's still not that great in my opinion. It's a little it's decent but not the greatest I'll say. But yeah, this version of Toby, yeah, it could have had some work. It could have been better. Sorry if this was a disappointing review, but it could have been better model. It's just a very lackluster in a lot of areas. Oh yeah, too. I don't know. One more thing before I end the review, but this feels like a wood version of Toby. I say that is because there's like plenty of empty dead space here, and also at the front and even in the back. I'm not sure why it's like that, but it's what it is. You know, Mattel. Sometimes we get good models, we get strange models, and the bad models. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Toby. Sorry if this is a disappointing review, but honestly, that's just my opinion. Like I said, Toby is just way too thin and way too tall. It it just doesn't look like the Toby model. It could have been better. So anyways, that's my thoughts on Toby. Thanks for watching the review, and I'll see you in the next one.